inside the Ottawa Senators dressing room, a trio of former Ottawa 67s in the lineup tonight. There you see Cody Ceci, Shane Prince also in the lineup, and number 54, Corey Cowick, their last chance to make a good impression. While for others, it's a final tune-up for the regular season. The Ottawa Senators and New York Islanders round out their preseason schedules in just a few minutes right here on Rogers TV. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the Canadian Tire Centre. A pair of games on the NHL schedule tonight, and they both involve the Islanders and Senators. Of course, one group here, the other group down in Barrie. We'll try and keep you up to date on that one. And it was the Senators and Islanders that were battling for the final playoff spots last year. If the Senators, nicknamed, of course, the pesky ones, the Islanders were just as pesky. There you see, they finished 7th and 8th. Ottawa ahead of the Islanders by 1 point, and they leapfrogged them with a win in Boston on the final day of the regular season. They played the Montreal Canadiens, and of course they beat them 4-1 in the first round. The Islanders put up a fight against the Pittsburgh Penguins in that first round as well, but the Penguins defeated those Islanders. It's been last year's record for Ottawa. They were 25-17-6. They finished 4th in the Northeast. They did a very, very good job of keeping pucks out of the net. Had some trouble putting the puck in the net. They went out and got Bobby Ryan this summer in hopes that he can add some offense. Their penalty kill also very, very good. They finished 1st in the league, but their power play, again, hopefully with Ryan's help, they will improve their 20th position in the standings on the power play. They've had a pretty good preseason so far. 4 wins, 2 losses. They beat Winnipeg and Calgary in those cities. Then they split against the Maple Leafs and the Canadiens, the last loss coming on Thursday night in Montreal. They've got 18 goals for, 13 goals against, so they're keeping the puck out of the net, and now they're scoring goals. Senators have a tough schedule to start the season. 6 games on the road. They'll start Friday night in Buffalo. They play back-to-back, and then on Saturday night in Toronto. Then they head out west. They play Los Angeles, San Jose, Anaheim, and Phoenix. Their first home game is right here on October 17th against the New Jersey Devils. Couple surprises so far in the preseason. Of course, the line of Conacher, Turris, and Clark MacArthur hoping to provide some secondary offense. Maybe the bigger surprise is the play of Stefan DaCosta getting his chance in the lineup with Jason Spezza out with injury. For their thoughts on tonight's game and all of the surprises in training camp, let's throw it upstairs to Dan Mooney and Jason York.
Let's go down to ice level. Colin Zappia standing by with Corey Cowick.
Thanks very much, Dan. Yes, here with Corey Cowick. And Corey, must be a dream come true putting on this jersey in front of the hometown fans.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a taste with it when I was wearing the barber poles here, but it's definitely nice to have the NHL jersey. Means that much more.
You had a chance to learn under Brian Kilrea. You've had the opportunity also to learn under Luke Richardson in Binghamton. What have you learned from Luke that maybe you can transfer to the NHL game?
Just his work ethic he brings to the rink every day. He's beyond playing, he's coaching, and he still brings that passion, and that fire every day. And he's not even lacing up the skates going on the ice. So that's just something that, you don't lose, especially a guy who's played countless years in the NHL. The passion he brings every day makes you want to get the next step for him.
You'll start the season down in Binghamton. What have they asked you to work on to maybe try and make your way back up to Ottawa?
I think I just got to keep improving. I think my first 3 years I've improved as a player, all 3, and I think as you can see in this preseason, it's still going on. It's always going to be a work in progress for me. Keep my game simple, but I think I do a lot of other things other than just hit guys, as I showed last year. So just keep my game simple, but also adding on to that every year.
Perfect. Thanks very much, Corey, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Corey Cowick of the Ottawa Senators, his team trailing 2-0 through the first 20 minutes here at the Canadian Tire Centre. A pair of late goals. Islanders up 2.
All right, let's send things down to ice level where our own Colin Zappia is standing by.
Thanks, Dan. Here with Curtis Lazar. And Curtis, it's been really a whirlwind summer for you. Can you describe what's gone on for you?
Not really. That's sort of how it went, but it's busy, and that's how I like it, because hockey's my life, and as long as I can keep on doing it, then I'm happy.
You got the chance to play in your first game on Thursday night in Montreal. That had to have been a great experience.
Yeah, it was great. The Bell Center has an unreal atmosphere, but just to get out there, put on the Senators sweater, play against pretty much their whole team, it was a great experience.
After playing now, you played on Thursday, you played 2 periods here. What types of things in your game do you realize that you have to work on?
I mean, you got to keep on working. It's all the detail work. I mean, the execution. I mean, these guys are pros for a reason, and I want to be here as soon as I can. So it's acting like a sponge, just soaking up all the information I can.
Curtis, thanks very much for doing this. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Curtis Lazar of the Ottawa Senators, his team trailing as they go into the third period. It's 4-1 here at the Canadian Tire Center. We'll be right back after these messages. Pajot gets the Sens on the board in the second period, but they trail by 3 heading into the third. Entering his 11th season with the Ottawa Senators, Jason Spezza has a lot to look forward to this year. Even though he's nursing an injury that's been keeping him out of the lineup for the past few games, he has an exciting year ahead. With more, here's Dave Davies.